to the 22,000 people watching us live. That's a good number. Huh?
Yes, waiting for
Could be higher, but it's a good number.
waiting for some here we goes in the next 5 hours and 40 minutes.
And also 6,000 people on playback TV.
So 30,000 more or
That's
less.
good, almost 30,000, which is good.
And we are waiting for
We're waiting for it to
something
get
to
warm.
happen.
Huh?
No?
No, but it will get warm.
Yes,
With
because I
Osimhen,
think
with Jadon Sancho.
Sancho as well, as he was mentioning. So I think those two will be the biggest names. And then some surprises, we never know, no?
And then some surprises. Fabrizio, I see your chat live on Playback TV. Any news on Santiago Jimenez?
Staying. Nottingham Forest tried in every way to make it happen. Nottingham Forest, even people from Nottingham Forest traveled to Rotterdam to meet with the player, to explain him the project, to try again. Santi Jimenez stays. I think it's been quite unlucky summer for him, but in general for many strikers, there were not so many strikers moving. No, the strikers domino didn't really start this summer. There was Zirkzee and all the others. You know, Man City not signing a striker, then Arsenal not signing a striker so far. Liverpool not signing a striker, Newcastle not signing a striker, Bayern not signing a striker, Leverkusen not signing a striker. In Italy, also only Milan basically signed the number 9 because Juventus didn't. Inter already signed Taremi in February, so it was really quite summer
Napoli.
for
Napoli anticipating
Napoli was always
Osimhen.
going to be Lukaku, so it was not even a possibility for all the other players. So it was quite summer for top strikers.
Yeah. Okay. Naif Aguerd is also a name mentioned here in the comments.
Real Sociedad.
Real Sociedad. So Real Sociedad hitting twice on deadline day.
Ask Oscarson and Aguerd for Real Sociedad. They are very busy. They are very, very busy.
Very, very busy. Okay. And I'm saying this as I'm reading the comments. It's really, the comments it's unreal.
Yeah.
The amount of comments. But I think it's we're used to it, no, on deadline day. There is a lot of movement. Eduardo Bove, news?
Eduardo Bove, I think, goes to Fiorentina, no?
Sì.
They say the Eintracht,
He's really close to
Eintracht all the
Fiorentina.
week in Italy. Eintracht.
Yeah.
No, Fiorentina.
Pues muy bien. Fabrizio, Miguel Zapata is asking, thank you for all the hard work you do. That's him saying.
Thank you, my friend.
Any news on Arsenal's search for a forward?
No, at the moment, no. I think it was always quiet. The only possibility for Arsenal this summer to sign a number 9 was Benjamin Sesko. Then so far, no. But again, guys, we are here, so in case something changes, we will be ready. Remember, Deadline Day show presented by Kraken. We are here till 1 a.m. So any news, we will be ready. But at the moment, it's quiet.
Thank you, Miguel Zapata, for your kind donation. We'll make sure it goes to the right people. Benacer to Olympic Lyon.
He's the Benacer expert.
Si quieres puedo...
A posto.
In italiano?
In italiano, dai.
In italiano ti posso dire che per Benacer al momento tutto tace, nel senso
Top.
che...
You can translate.
No, questa mattina l'Atletico Madrid ha chiamato, ma ha chiesto un prestito secco. Il Milan non ha aperto questo tipo di formula perché avrebbe preferito e preferirebbe eventualmente non prestito secco, almeno prestito oneroso. E, il Marsiglia si è informato, ma la pista al momento non avanza, sempre per lo stesso problema. E quindi ad ora Benacer resta, ad ora. Poi vediamo, però.
So at the moment Benacer is staying because both Atletico Madrid and Olympique Marseille asked for a loan move, and AC Milan are not willing to let him go for a loan straight move.
Milan has some things to resolve, because there is Ballo Touré, there is Origi.
Luka Jovic as well.
Yeah, Jovic I think can also be part of the squad. I'm told that I was checking today that was the news that Jovic was not at Milan, not traveling with the squad for the game against Lazio, but I'm told it was just a physical problem. So it was not because he's in negotiation with some.
Because both Luka Jovic and Ismail Benacer are not called for the game against Lazio on Saturday. So Benacer for market reasons, for transfer window market reasons, while Luka Jovic it's not strictly related. Even if AC Milan today are completing the signing of Tammy Abraham from AS Roma on loan, it's a loan move, while Alexis Lemaker will go to Roma for a loan move as well. So AC Milan signed another striker. So just to complete the topic.
I see a comment here from Nenad Milosevic on Playback TV. This guy doesn't speak English or what? For people tuning in right now, we need to explain. Matteo is here with us, and because he is our Spain expert, but also Italy and AC Milan, we keep him here, and he's only allowed to speak in Spanish and Italian.
If he speaks English,
so we translate. Exactly. We don't want to get him too involved because maybe he can get too powerful. So we let him speak in Spanish and Italian only.
I have to speak in Spanish.
Whoa, wait.
Calma.
Another question here on Playback TV from Moben. Dear Levy, please ask for Ziyech to Ajax. What do we know about this one?
Nothing.
I
don't have anything about that, to be honest.
There you go.
Nothing. Cardoso, guys, is okay, all okay between Betis and Tottenham. I know that maybe someone is I think, underrating and underestimating this story, but Cardoso is an important player. Mark my words. Remember this deadline day stream. Last deadline day, we had Tottenham, Lucas Bergvall for the future. Lucas Bergvall arrives, and I think Lucas Bergvall is going to be one of the best midfielders around. I am absolutely in love with how good is Lucas Bergvall at playing the ball, potential top player. Johnny Cardoso is obviously different kind of player, different kind of profile, but he's still a player I really, really rate. So keep an eye also on Cardoso because Tottenham will have an option to sign him for the future. We can confirm Real Sociedad in talks for Nayef Aguerd with West Ham. Let me say that for Sancho, my information is that Juventus are no longer involved in the story. So it's only Chelsea at this stage in negotiations for Sancho, and Sancho told clearly to Chelsea that he wants to go, and he agreed on personal terms. So now he's on Chelsea and Man United, with Chelsea really optimistic. Many people asking about Newcastle, Elanga. It's true that Elanga called Nottingham Forest for Elanga, but Newcastle know that Nottingham Forest, as of now, still many hours to go, but as of now, Nottingham Forest have no intention to let Anthony Elanga go.
Okay, and while you were saying that, I'm receiving here a comment from Jordan. Hey, hello, I appreciate the hard work you do. It's my mom's birthday today. Can you give a shout out to Shireen, please? She sat next to me.
Shireen, big hug from Fabrizio. Big hug to all the moms around the world because,
Mom, you only have one.
Yeah. And also to mine because actually I don't see her a long time, so I'm always on my phone. So I know she doesn't even know what is deadline day. No, but really, she, if you go to my mom and say, "Okay, tonight there is deadline day," she thinks you're going crazy. So she has no idea about everything. So
maybe it's better like that.
Yeah.
It's better if she doesn't know that.
I think so.
Guys, we're reading out your comments, of course, here in the chat live on the stream, but also remember, on screen there is a hashtag deadline day with Fabrizio Romano. It's a long ass hashtag, and you can use it on Twitter /X, whatever you want, and we will read out the best tweets also here in the show, so you can interact with Fabrizio. Send us memes, send us funny stuff. Anything you see, funny videos, because we like funny videos, especially on a day like today. And Fabrizio's gone, and you're eating. Always eating.
That's the only request I had today for Manuccio here.
You know, this
he asked me, what do you want here from the groceries? Just this, the little...
Bro, for me, this is cinema. Like, the first time we did this Fabrizio Cam, I asked for this to be done because I think, seeing just this man talk, people, like, I like you, you like me.
The other one is arriving.
No one cares about us. No one in the chat cares about us.
I can say everything I want here.
Yeah, no one cares about us. It's Fabrizio. They care only about Fabrizio. And to see him speak on the phone triggers your mind to see what he's talking about.
He's asking for...
Here, you see? These guys are cringe. You see, it doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. The people here are for Fabrizio. Fabri, any interesting call there?
Really, many things, guys. Many things. I think it's going to be really, really busy later. Really busy. In a minute, I'm going to explain a bit the situation of Osimhen. So I will take 2 minutes and I will explain to you everything on Victor Osimhen. It's been a crazy day so far for Osimhen. And let me say that at this time of the night, it's almost 7 p.m. in Italy. It's almost 7 p.m. in Italy, and there is a concrete possibility
Wait.
Yeah.
There's a comment here in the chat
Yeah.
from Henry Clarkson, probably not the real Henry Clarkson, okay, whatever. He said his mom called and said everyone knows what deadline day is.
No,
No? It was not your
Eric,
mom?
I'm sorry, but no, my mom, my mom doesn't know anything about this. She only knows that I'm a journalist. Stop.
Okay.
Really, eh? She doesn't know anything.
I love
So-
still.
That's why she prefers like when he's like on newspapers, you know,
Yeah,
or like
yeah.
magazines.
Yeah.
That
She's
I mean,
very
we all
old
do
style,
respect.
so it's okay.
I will tell the story probably later in the stream when we have like a few quiet minutes, if we even will have quiet minutes. But the moment that you had, that you postponed your mom's birthday for the announcement of Kylian Mbappé to Real Madrid.
Yeah. I know. It's part of. I want to tell this kind of stories in another moment, but they are right. It's part of my life actually. Sometimes news is more important than personal life. So far.
So
far.
sad. He's saying that.
So far.
You said. Okay, bro just stopped Fabrizio from saying Osimhen news. Did I stop you from saying any Osimhen news?
You kind of.
Yeah?
Yeah. But it's better because I'm receiving a message every second on the situation of Osimhen. Trust me, guys, it's a very complicated situation. So trust me, in a minute I'm gonna explain to you what's going on. I know there are many different reports. Today was a crazy day with many different stories on that one. Many. Let me see my chat.
Why did you cut him off? He was going to give us some news.
No, but
Like
I'm
people,
giving you.
people are angry with me, you know. People are
With
angry
you?
with me. Yeah, it's good.
Trust me that if he has to say something, he will,
He will say it,
that.
of course.
So he
No,
doesn't
because
care
I
if
have
you're
to understand
speaking.
how to say, guys. Trust me, the Osimhen. Let me say one thing. I will tell you something behind the scenes. Today, I got a call from one of my sources, one of my best sources, a really important person in football. He told me it's 25 years that I'm into football. This guy was working into some of the biggest deals in the history of the game in the last 25 years. And he told me, I never saw a situation like this one of Osimhen. Never. He told me not even when, I can't mention the players, but not even when players were joining Barcelona, were joining other big clubs. He told me in this case, it's super crazy. But I don't say in terms of how important is the situation, just in the sense of how crazy is the situation. Completely crazy. Now it's 7 p.m. and trust me, people involved in the story don't know where Victor Osimhen can end up. They don't know. It's
What's
really
your feeling?
completely crazy. My feeling is that there is a very good chance to see Victor Osimhen staying at Napoli.
Wow.
Staying at Napoli
With
out of the
all
squad.
the bids.
Out of the squad. It's a possibility. As of now, it's a possibility. It's shocking to me. I really hope it doesn't happen because it's a shame when it's a top player like Victor Osimhen not playing football. So I hope they find a solution. Maybe find a club, maybe reach an agreement with one of the clubs involved. Maybe say, okay, let's clarify this and let's play with Lukaku and Osimhen together, which is not a bad idea. So you find a solution. I really hope. But at the moment, the situation is really, really complicated. So there is still time. Let's see what happens.
Also, the Saudi transfer window is not, deadline day is not today.
Yeah.
No.
That's another topic that, not saying that has a link with Osimhen, but it's going to be, I think, September 2nd or 3rd, I don't remember.
Yeah.
You know.
But Fabrizio, you mentioned an interesting factor, and that's time. And if I look at the top left of our corner, we see that there's 5 hours remaining. The last 5 hours of this transfer deadline day with Fabrizio Romano presented.
This first hour
by
was
Kraken.
flying.
It felt like 2 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, 5 minutes.
So
Do we have something at 7 p.m. that we are waiting for? Or because I see you're
no.
waiting for something?
No, I have an
Ah,
ear.
you have
I have an
Nico.
ear. I have Nico.
You have Nico
I have
in the
Nico.
ear.
Shout out to Nico, first of all.
Ciao, Nico.
Nico, the man behind the scenes, our beloved Nico. Shout out to Playback. Shout out to all you beautiful people watching us on Playback, are with us, are sending in the comments. We're reading you